We'll try it on easy. We'll just try to get. We'll try to get one of them. So, I mean, unfortunately, I don't think it works like that. But if I get the harder one, then mentally for me, it's like, oh, then you can do the easy one. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Like, well, if you can do the harder one, then you can easily do the easy one. I don't know. I mean, maybe it does. If it stacks, then it's for sure more efficient just to go for the harder difficulty first. A lot of retro achievements don't stack like that. I think it's just the way that the coding it, like the way that the achievements are coded into the game or into like the emulator or whatever. Sometimes it just a lot of stuff doesn't stack. I think the game Rescue Embassy stacks. I think Troner talked about that a little while ago. Wouldn't be too bad to revisit that one. We can probably revisit Dragon's Lair. Oops. Crap. We're that wasn't smart. I have the sticks set up for A, B, and C and stuff, like for the directions. I basically I made the controls a twin stick shooter, not just the buttons. I misclicked the thing. I hit down when I didn't want to. Yeah, this past weekend I went to an arcade party. I forgot how much fun Robotron 2084 was. I am hot garbage at it, but that game is so fun. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't some type of port for the Nintendo, or actually did Super Nintendo get a version of that? Maybe they did. I didn't know that was a weird interaction. Because I didn't upgrade my damage output at all. I just got 2 things of health. My power is still at 1, like the default, so it wasn't gonna do any damage. Same with the grenades. That's why the grenades didn't do like any damage either. I didn't upgrade anything. I actually thought about doing the NES Smash TV. That set doesn't look too bad. Um, I think one of the harder ones was like it's each stage without continuing. I think, which is definitely doable. It's still hard. I mean, we were able to beat the game, so. Just because level four is basically 2 stages. Yeah, so it has 2 ways of controlling. You can use 2 controllers, and you hold them um, lengthwise, and each D-pad, like player 1 counts as your movement, and player 2 is your shooting. Or if you want to use one controller, the way the buttons work is like one of the buttons locks your angle, and then the other one sets the angle. It it sounds confusing, but it's kind of not. Like it actually works. Like it makes sense. But especially for just having two buttons, I was kind of surprised that they were able to do like the default control with the one controller. I was surprised that it actually worked so well. Yeah, we beat that game. God damn it, every fucking time. Wait a second. Yeah, there's a few games I wish I had known about RA for. I don't want to go back and relearn them. Like Demon Sword, I don't want to learn that again. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure with the ROM, like, if there's a way to do net play, and they both people have the ROM, I'm sure it's possible. Yeah, like so. Yeah, because yeah, you can play older stuff like that. You know. I'm sure it's possible. So I think there are like, I think 3 or 4 versions of this game that all have RA for them. So if we can get really good, we can do this like 3 or 4 times. We can just get free points. Yeah, I have to assume that all the achievements are the same. I don't see what else I could really add to it, you know? Oh my gosh, come on, dude, what was that? I mean, if we got really good at this one, it wouldn't take that much more effort just to do it a couple more times. You know what I mean? Like, if we're consistent enough to be able to, like, beat the game, like, you know, without really any major issues. Yeah, I mean, we basically have half the game done. I mean, as far as like playing it kind of well, like we have like half of it at a pretty good level. And with the emulator too, we can actually, you know, we can take advantage of save states to practice the level, to practice levels 6, 7, 5, 6, and 7. And then we can do the boss rush mode, which will help us just learn how to deal with all the bosses. Because the bosses really aren't that difficult, like honestly. It is more about getting to the end of the stage than anything else. It does need to be random, yeah. That's it. One second. Oy. Ow. I guess the only good thing is once you trigger the last boss, you can die. You can use your lives. So the final boss fight ends up being really easy because you're gonna end up having 4 or 5 lives. And if you want to spend money on like any extra money, you just spend it on extra lives. You can just bomb both forms to death. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it's in the the idea is that the continue thing is in that pill that you take, but that's also the thing that kills you at the end of the game. It doesn't matter if you already triggered it. Yeah, then. I've never heard of any. I mean, a lot of time, a lot of RPGs go to like necromancy. Like a wizard heals you, Maybe that's something. Yeah, like a church, stuff like that. Like. But as far as impacting the story, that doesn't happen. I don't think. Like I know with Batman Returns, if you use continues, then you get the bad ending all the time. You have to beat that game without dying to get the good ending. Wow. NES Batman Returns. It could possibly be the same for the Sega one. I don't know. You know what game we got really good at too was Return of the Joker. Remember 2 years ago we had for the at Jake Station Challenge thing we had to beat all the bosses without getting touched. We beat the whole game without getting hit. That could be something we can look into as well. I mean, it wouldn't take that long to remember that stuff, I don't think. I never played those Arkham games. I always heard they were really fun. Never played them. Weren't there like 3 or 4 of them? Like there was a point where like they're making like or like they were adding stuff onto it like constantly. So it's fresh and fun experience if you only play the retro stuff. Oh, come on with that. Yeah, I don't really like the knife is really good, but at the same time it doesn't always like have its like it doesn't always work how you want it. There we go. I thought we were running low on ammo. I was gonna just burn it and then be full. I don't like this weapon. And with this control scheme, you kind of get stuck with it. Because there's no way for me to hit all the buttons at the same time because they're all connected to the sticks. Health down to 2 hits now. Did we seriously grab it and then take a hit right away? I didn't think he was that close. This might be it. I think we're dead. Hey, ZG, welcome back, man. I heard you're crushing Castlevania. Congrats. We got a little breathing room for the boss. Pretty sure the boss is in the next room. Oh shoot! Full health. Awesome. Oh my god. It's not gonna, I mean, we took 2 dumb hits. He's got sub 30 with the Eric on easy, 4th place, and Eric, that's crazy, dude. That's very good. Yeah, we just finished up RA for Tony Hawk 2. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go back offline, and I'm gonna be doing the N64 version and the PlayStation version, like, and the PlayStation version, like, on my own. I'm not gonna bore the people with the same game 4 more times, you know, or 3 more times. So I'm probably gonna move on to Tony Hawk 3. I gotta get a. I, I tried to go and to the place where I usually get my PlayStation ROMs, and the site was not. It didn't have what I needed for some reason. Yeah, that full health saved. It saved the run. The Tony Hawk games, they take time because, I mean, it makes sense. You have to beat the game with every character, but some games have 10 characters. It's it just takes time, and I don't want to maybe putting people through that. You might as well, right? Get an extra life. You're right. This is the last level. You're right. We can. I mean, and we won. Oh no, we didn't. But we died. I mean, like, we didn't one shot it last time. But we have a chance to actually get the real ending here. Yeah, right. So did you know you can change their color? They can be blue. That was something I didn't know until after the race. Yeah, I didn't know. That's why I lost the race. See, I picked default green like a chump. Had I picked blue, everything else would have worked out. I know it. Oh, and I did figure out a way to the shield guys. You do the roll into them, and that gets their shield off. Yeah, but some of the stuff that went wrong, I felt like it was such an anomaly that, like, I don't know if I would have been able to, like, I mean, again, like, with Mega Man, like, I soft locked the game. Like, who does that? I've never seen. We're at a point now where our guns are not as strong, or the weapons aren't as strong as our normal gun. Then we had that like kind of weird bad luck with I can't. When did we get hit by that time? Dang, man. If we can keep these guys over there, this is fine. So we can do that. It was just, like, it was something I was so not prepared for. That, like, my mind kind of melted there for a second. Like, I just didn't know what to do. And then Corbett was like, "Oh yeah, well, you should have just, like," he was actually, he's like, "Didn't you?" Well, he's like, "Well, did you just play another level?" I was like, "No, I restarted the whole goal." I didn't think about it. Like, I could have, because I did one of them. I could have just played another level. And I just played one more instead of having to redo the whole goal. Just did one more Mega Man. Like, it would have been slower, but it would have been faster than doing the whole goal again. It didn't even come into my mind. And then we had that weird stuff with the Rice Star happen where we were failing the Simon Says game, which I'm still not really sure exactly what was going on there. Like I swear I was doing it right. I mean, obviously I wasn't. That's clearly like a user error, but. Again, we just have to get into the final room. We don't have to. Like once we start the final fight, we can die and deal with. Well, I tried to do that. And that's why I say I swear I did it right, and I don't know. Something obviously got mixed up in my little brain, but. And then it got to a point too where I was dying collecting. The thing, if there's a bad guy underneath me, I would swing into the bad guy and take damage. So I'm probably gonna reset the Rice Star RA because I tried to, but you have to beat the game on hard without continuing. You have to learn the game really really well. And the game's fine, but I don't know if it's something I want to put that much time into. To be completely honest. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to do some. You have to learn the game really well. You have to be. I don't think there's a no death achievement. I think each stage has its own no death achievement or something, but it's not a full game thing. So those I think are fair. The sets that have full game no death, for the most part, that usually kills the set. That'll usually be why I don't pick it up. The Bloodline set is fair. I think that the Bloodline set has you beat the game on hard but with no continue, so you're allowed to die a couple times. And there's a few 1-ups throughout the game. So you are allowed to die. But along the way, you are also doing a lot of no damage stuff separately, separate achievements. But you don't have to do it all in one run, which helps. Ah, you rolled, idiot. You rolled right into it. Oh, we did it. Check us out. I've been waiting for you. What did you think of my creations? I wasn't expecting you to kill quite so many, but never mind. We were hoping you would make use of the elixir given to you by Commander Darius. It would have made things so much simpler. Oh, that's the pill. Is it convenient so you will succumb soon enough, guards? Okay, so now we have to. Easy enough. That's it. Now we just got to do the hard mode. Dr. Herzog's latest experiment proved to be his last. He was attempting to create some kind of chimera, no doubt with military applications in mind. Many of our comrades met their end in that damn place, but we will make sure their death wasn't in vain. We were lucky to get out alive, but I will never forget the nightmare we endured. Heck yeah. Oh, I found a guy on Instagram that makes homebrew Genesis games, and he put together a really cool looking Golden Axe 3 cart. It's functional and everything. It's like it's gold. It's got like the Golden Axe 3 like poster on it. It's cool. Heck yeah. Overall score is a B. Whatever. We got it.